this is a picture of a data center. So it's this one and this one. You've probably seen these before in a movie or on the internet. Usually when the hacker sneaks inside, steals some information or modifies something and then bounces. Think of a data center as a warehouse, but instead of managing goods, they manage information and data for companies. And what I mean by data centers managing information, think of uploading a picture on Facebook. That picture is stored on Facebook's servers and it stays there. Even if you delete that picture from your computer, that picture is still saved on Facebook's servers. For you to remove that picture from Facebook's servers, you have to go to Facebook and delete that picture from the website. And it'll still be on the servers, but only for 30 days. Companies like Google also hold information that way. And inside these data centers are a whole bunch of servers. Sometimes the facility can hold up to thousands, 10,000s. Small ones can hold hundreds. And in these servers are basically computers, but without a monitor or a keyboard. And all they do is manage data. That's it. In and out, in and out. That's all. They only had one job to do. Companies either lease or own their data center. Companies that do lease it do so because maybe their data is a minor part of their company, or they don't want to deal with the headache of maintaining their own data center. A lot of reasons. They don't have the budget to own their own data center, and it's cheaper to lease it than to own it. But if you're a data-driven company like Google or Facebook, you have the budget and you can afford to build your own data center, because data centers are pretty expensive. It can cost up to $500 to $700 per square foot. Just for a square foot of space, you have to spend around $500 to $700. And for a small facility, which is 10,000 or maybe even 5 or 1,000, I just say a 1,000 square foot facility can cost up to $500,000. And that's, small companies can't afford that. But some companies actually need to own their data centers because they hold sensitive information and they don't want to give that responsibility to other companies to handle. Data centers are pretty expensive. Just last year, Facebook spent $2.5 billion just on data centers. I know Google spent 5 times more than that, almost $11 billion on data centers. That's a crazy amount. And the cost mostly comes from powering these data centers. Almost 70-80% goes to powering and cooling these servers. Large data-driven companies that have a lot of cash in their disposal are pretty creative in how they want the data centers to be built. Facebook, for example, built a large, I think 200,000 square foot facility in Sweden. Sweden is known for its cold temperatures. During the winter, it can get up to negative 30 degrees Fahrenheit. The facility in Sweden uses the temperatures from the outside to help maintain the temperatures inside. Let's say the temperatures outside are extremely cold, like negative 30 degrees. They'll turn off their fans and let the servers heat the building. And during when temperatures are not so cold, they usually let the outside air in through their huge fans. Here's a picture. Come in and cool the system off. Another cool idea is Microsoft building a data center under the sea. Right now they're experimenting with this idea. They recently sent a server under the sea inside this pod, and they had the data center under the sea for 105 days. The results just came back and they said it's better than they expected. Also, they're gonna run another experiment where they send more servers and see how that goes. The good thing about this is the temperature under the sea is more consistent than on land. So it's better regulated, and they can also use tidal waves to have energy, so that's another plus. This is your boy Muthana Muhammad, #Eminem, I'm out.